What's good, Java Nation? Your boy CJ. You know I have some good Java for y'all today. Today we're going to talk about something that is highly overlooked. We are all out to be as successful as we want to be. Everybody is doing their thing, trying to figure out life, playing the cards we're dealt. Imagine if there was one thing that if you changed it, it could change the trajectory of your life. Would you be interested in learning what that was? I'm sure you would. So we're going to talk about changing our circle, the relationships we nurture every single day. We're going to take a look at how it changes how we view life, how we approach life, and ultimately the results of our lives. That's right. It's going to be good, y'all. Another episode of Wassup Wednesday. Let's go. All right, y'all. We ready to hop into this thing? I'm excited. First thing we are going to do is we're going to look at a clip from a movie, as always, and we're going to use this as an example of what we're talking about our personal relationships and how it affects our lives. But, I mean, who doesn't love The Lion King? That's right. Go ahead and check this out.
Good. We don't want to hear about it.
Come on, Timon. Anything we can do?
Not unless you can change the past.
You know, kid, in times like this, my buddy Timon here says you gotta put your behind in your past.
No. Amateur,
Uh,
lie down before you hurt yourself. You gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid, bad things happen, and you can't do anything about it, right?
Right.
Wrong! When the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world.
Well, that's not what I was taught.
Then maybe you need a new lesson. Repeat after
So
me.
let's talk about that clip that we just saw. Simba tells him, hey, I'm dealing with some stuff. If you can change the past, great. Pumbaa tells him, put your behind in your past. And then we know Timon, who has so much to offer the world, takes over the conversation. And what he begins to teach Simba is when the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world. He's teaching Simba to be bitter. When Simba tells him, this is not what I'm taught, he leads him down the path because he tells him, you need a new lesson. We all got friends like this, right? How they view the world, the things that they say is really having an effect on how you view the world. And this is just the beginning. It gets worse.
I'm so hungry I could eat a whole zebra.
Ah, we're fresh out of zebra.
Any antelope?
Nuh-uh.
Hippo?
Nope. Listen, kid, if you live with us, you have to eat like us. Hey, this looks like a good spot to rustle up some grub.
Ew, what's that?
A grub. What's it look like?
Ew, gross.
Tastes like chicken.
slimy yet satisfying.
These are rare delicacies. Pecans with a very pleasant crunch.
You'll learn to love them.
I'm telling you, kid, this is the great life. No rules, no responsibilities. Ooh, the little cream filled kind. And best of all, no worries. Well, kid?
Oh well, Hakuna Matata. Slimy, yet satisfying.
That's it.
Let's talk about how our relationships affect how we approach life. Here we see Simba is now asking them because he is hungry. He's asking him for what he's a lion. He eats meat. Timon tells him, if you're going to hang out with us, you got to eat like us. If you try to feed yourself something different and then bring it to them, they're going to tell you, we don't do that. They won't know how to respond. They are happy to drag you down and to have you eat bugs when you are made to eat meat. You are a lion, not a fish. Now, what they even begin to do is they try to relate the bugs to chicken. He said it tastes like chicken. Bugs don't taste like chicken. Pumbaa tells him, you'll learn to love them. And this is how our friends get us. Simba finally become persuaded. And he says, you know what, I agree with you. And then Timon says, that's it. Are you being persuaded by your friends and family to not pursue greater, to be greater? because they are uncomfortable. Let's look at this last clip.
That's not my father. It's just my reflection.
No. Look hard. You see, he lives in you.
Father?
Simba, you have forgotten me.
No. How could I?
You have forgotten who you are, and so forgotten me. Look inside yourself, Simba. You are more than what you have become. You must take your place in the circle of life.
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to
Talked
be.
about how our friends and family affect how we view life, how we approach life. Now we're going to talk about how both of those become a result. Here in this scene, we see Simba is not able to even recognize the fact that he is still a lion. He doesn't see that everything Mufasa put in him is still there. Rafiki has to point out all your potential is still inside of you. He sees his father in the sky and he says, you are more than what you have become. And I want to point this out because at this point, he's not the same Simba we saw in the beginning, because in the beginning, he knew he was meant to be king. He knew his purpose, whereas now he has forgotten who he is. Because of Timon and Pumbaa leading him down the path of eating bugs, living a life of no responsibilities, no worries, he has forgotten the greatness that is within him. And this is the result of our lives. Because the people you are around will lead you down the wrong path. You will forget about your dreams. You will forget about your goals. You will forget about even being great. Stop hanging out with Timon and Pumbaa's. We need to be around Rafikis. We need to be around Mufasas. Rafikis are always going to point us in the right direction, and the Mufasas are going to feed us and remind us who we are. Be careful about the people you keep, but you got to be able to see what's inside of you. I hope that you are able to really see what I'm really wanting to get over to you. I'm a man of faith, and so I believe iron sharpens iron. Life is going to dull our blade as we go through and we're cutting and we're doing what we got to do. But if the people you keep are also doing that, how are you going to ever become sharp enough to cut through the trials and the conflicts of life? If you truly, truly want success, if you truly want to be successful, go and seek people who are wise, people who are successful, people that are influential and you look up to, that actually have what you desire. Because you have greatness inside of you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've done. Everybody has greatness inside of them. Amen. If you enjoyed this, man, go ahead, subscribe, join Java Nation if you aren't already a member. I appreciate you guys checking us out. And always, I hope that you receive something. I want us all to be great and to reach our full potential. And as always, y'all, it's your boy CJ. That's the good Java for today. Say what's up to Wednesday for me. Peace.